Now, lesson number 7, mensuration, important formulae. Now, first, cuboid. Cuboid, now this is figure of cuboid. Now, this is our cuboid. In this cuboid, there are total 6 surfaces. Total 6 surfaces. And pair of opposite surfaces are congruent. Pair of opposite surfaces are congruent, and every surface is a rectangle or rectangular. Every surface is rectangle, or every surface is in the shape of rectangle. Okay, now this is length. Therefore we see here, this is length, this is height, and this is breadth. This is breadth. Length, this is height, and this is breadth. Now, with the help of this, we will write different formulae of this cuboid. Now, first one, see here, first formula, that is area of vertical faces. Area of vertical faces. Now, area of vertical faces means when we keep this way, then 1, backside 2, 3, and 4. These are vertical faces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this face and opposite both are congruent. Here these are also congruent. Okay. Therefore, see here. Now these are two faces, same faces or congruent faces. Now therefore, when we write area of vertical faces, then see this. This is our vertical face and opposite congruent with this. Okay, therefore, here two faces, this, same faces, congruent faces. Therefore, area of one face is L, this length into height. See this, length into height. Two faces, congruent faces, length into height. Did you get it? Plus, see, these are, no, now this is our breadth, and this is our height, and these are also two faces, congruent faces. Therefore 2 into BH. Did you get it? This is B and this is H, means height, breadth into height, and two faces. Therefore our formula is 2H common and bracket L plus B. This is, we say, formula number 1, area of vertical faces of cuboid. Then second formula, that is total surface area of cuboid. So there is no need to write every time. I have written there cuboid. Okay, cuboid, total surface area of cuboid. Now total surfaces are 6, means 3 pairs, and each pair is a rectangle. Now see this face and bottom face both are congruent. So see here, two faces are here, same, congruent, top and bottom. So area, these are rectangle. rectangle, length into breadth. Here also same to same, means how many? 2, length into breadth, plus here this face and opposite face, these are also congruent with each other, not with this. These are congruent and two faces. Therefore, see this. This is length and this is height. Length and height means length into height, 2LH. Now this face rectangular, opposite also congruent with this face, and these are also 2. Therefore 2 into breadth into height, breadth into height. Therefore here our final formula, we take 2 common, LB plus LH plus BH. This is our second formula. Now third one, that is third, volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid. Now when we find volume of cuboid, then suppose this is our cuboid, and when we add something inside it, oil, water, rice, wheat, etc., and when we fill it, then we find the volume of that article, means oil, water, or anything else. We find volume, and when we add anything else, then that rest on this base, and base is rectangle. Means when base is rectangle, then see here, L into B, area of base. What is area of base? L into B. And when we add something, then the height of that particular article increases. No? Then that is height increases. So volume of cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height, LBH. Did you get it? These are the formulae of cuboid. Now cube. Now this cube has also 6 faces, and all 6 faces are congruent. All 6 faces are congruent, and every face is a square. Every face is a square. See here, this way. This is our cube, and 6 faces, and every face is a square. Means lengths are equal. Did you get it? Means this is L, everything. Means length is L, height is also L, and breadth is also L, because each and every face is a square. Did you get it? Therefore, first formula. What is first formula? That is lateral area. Lateral area means vertical area of vertical faces. Area of vertical faces, or we also say lateral surface area. Okay. Area of vertical faces. Now see this carefully. Vertical faces. See this. 1, 2, 3, and this 4. These are vertical faces. How many vertical faces? 4. four vertical faces. When we keep this way, vertical means those are perpendicular to this palm. Did you get it? Perpendicular. So this top and bottom, these are not vertical. These are vertical. Four faces are vertical. Okay, means 4 into 4 faces, 4 into area of square, 4 into area of square. Did you get it? Therefore, area of vertical faces is equal to 1 into side square. Therefore, we write here 4 length of side is here L. You can take A, B, C like that also. So 4L square. Area of vertical faces or area of lateral faces. Okay. Then second total surface area. Now total surface area, how many faces are here? 6 faces. No, and each face is a square. 6 faces and all are congruent. Those are square and 6 faces, and we write area of square. Area of square is side square. 6 into side square, and length of side is L. Did you get it? 6L square. Same to same, only here instead of 4 we write there 6. Remaining same, area of square, side square, etc. Then last one, that is third. What is third? Volume of cube. Volume of cube. See here. Same way, when we write volume of cuboid, then we write LBH, because all faces are not congruent, but opposite pairs are congruent. All faces are not congruent. Did you get it? Therefore, there we write LBH. But in cube, length of, see this, length of every side of square, that is same. Therefore, instead of LBH, we write here L. Instead of B, we write L. Instead of height, we write L. See this, L. B means here also L. Breadth also here L, because all sides are congruent. L, B and H. Instead of B, we write here L. Instead of H, we write here also L. Therefore, volume of cube, that is L cube. Did you get it? Write this. See this. This is right circular cylinder. Why we say right circular cylinder? Because when we keep on any surface, flat surface, then this surface is perpendicular to the palm or any other surface. So that is, we say right circular cylinder, but we write here only cylinder. Okay. Now here in this cylinder, first we study about curved surface area. What is this curved surface area? When we go round, then that is we say circumference. That is we say circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r, or we say pi d, but here we take 2 pi r. Did you get it? When we go round, then that is we say circumference. Circumference 2 pi r. And see this is height. This is height. When we find first curved surface area, curved surface area of cylinder. There is no need to write again and again. Of cylinder is equal to circumference into height. Circumference into height. Now this is circular, so circumference into height. Therefore, circumference 2 pi r. Circumference of circle only. Circumference, when we find circumference, then only circle. So circumference of circle is 2 pi r and height h. So curved surface area of right circular cylinder or only cylinder is equal to, say this, circumference into height, therefore 2 pi r h. Then second, total surface area of right circular cylinder. Now see this. Now here top circle or circular part, and here when we keep here bottom, then this is also circular part, means this is circle at bottom and at top. How many circles? 1 and here 2 circles. Did you get it? Now see here carefully. Total surface area means curved surface area of cylinder plus 2 into area of circle, means top and bottom both are congruent circles. So I said right circular cylinder. When we keep this way, then these faces are perpendicular, and when we take this upper part downward, then also these surfaces are perpendicular. So we say right circular cylinder. Did you get it? Now we know that total surface area is equal to, see here, curved surface area of cylinder 2 pi r h plus 2, see this, 2 circles are there, 2 area of circle, 2 circles, so 2 into pi r square. Now here our actual formula. When we solve examples, then we write only this formula. We take, see this, 2 pi r common, 2 pi r common. Then what is left here? H. And here r square, no? And 1 we take outside, then remaining here. This is our formula for total surface area of cylinder, 2 pi r bracket r plus H, R plus H or H plus R, you write anyway. And this is centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square. Areas are always in square, unit square or square unit. And volumes are cubic unit or unit cube. Did you get it? Now, the third and last formula for this, that is third one, that is volume of cylinder. See this carefully here. Now, when we take cylinder this way, see this here, surface, bottom surface, that is circle, and this is our therefore cylinder. Now, when we pour something in it, suppose water, oil, anything, then that rest on this base, see here, volume of cylinder. Then see here carefully, that rest on the base, then what is base? Base is our circle, then area of circle, what is area of circle? Pi r square. Anything else when we pour or add in it, then that rest on the base, and base is our circle. Did you get it? Then we want area of base. Base is circle, area of base is pi r square. And we know that when we add something up to brim, then that is our height. So area of base into height, that is we say volume of cylinder, pi r square h. Now lesson number 7, mensuration, important formula. Now fourth formula of cone. See here, this is cone, this way, this is cone, okay, this is cone. Now in this cone, this, suppose here capital A, here B, and here C, then AB is the perpendicular height, that is denoted or represented by letter H, small letter. Then BC, see this way, this is circle, therefore this is radius, R, okay, and this is we say slant height, okay. From all this information, first formula, see here, first formula for slant height, L square is equal to H square plus R square. This is right angle triangle ABC. Therefore, L square is equal to, this is hypotenuse. If this is right angle, then this is hypotenuse. So L square is equal to H square plus R square, or you write this way also, L is equal to square root of H square plus R square, means taking square roots of both sides. Means here square root of L square, so square and square root cancel, but here plus sign, so we cannot cancel this square root and squares. So this is another formula. Then second, curved surface area of cone. Curved surface area means this. This is, we say, curved surface area. Curved surface area of cone, that is pi r l. L. This is L. Pi r l. This is curved surface area of cone. Then third formula, that is total surface area of a cone. Total surface area of cone is equal to curved surface area plus area of a base. Area of base, and base is circle. Base is circle. So I will write here circle. Did you get it? Therefore we write curved surface area pi r n plus area of base. Base is circle. So area of circle is pi r square. Now here pi r common. See this, here pi r, here also pi r square. So pi r we take common. So remaining here L, and here this is actual formula. Pi r bracket L plus r. Did you get it? Then fourth formula. See here, volume of cone. Volume of cone, when we take right circular cylinder and we cut this cone from that right circular cylinder, then the shredded portion is 2 times. Shredded portion is 2 times than this cone. Means total 1 part plus 2 parts. Total 3 parts. Listen to me carefully. When we cut from cylinder cone, we cut from cylinder, then this is 1 part, and shredded portion or part, that is 2 times. 1 plus 2, 3. Did you get it? Means from 3, see here, 1 part, that is cone. 1 part is cone, and 3 part means that right circular cylinder. Means 1/3 of, see, volume of cone is equal to 1/3 of volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. Then what is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. Did you get it? This is formula for volume of cone. 1/3 of volume of cylinder. Now I will tell you another important formula. That is not the formula of cone. That is different formula. Listen to me carefully. Now when we find number of something, number of something is equal to, means find number of cones, find number of marbles, find number of cylinders, find number of cubes, find number of cuboids. This way, then we write number of cubes, number of cones, number of cylinders, etc. number of something is equal to volume of bigger article, means same cone, cuboid, cube, cylinder, sphere, hemisphere, etc. Volume of bigger article upon volume of smaller article. This is another very important formula. Now sphere. This is sphere. See this. This sphere like this ball. Sphere is like ball. Okay, means ball is a sphere. Now first we will find, see here, first formula, total surface area. Total surface area means this, total surface area or only surface area of sphere. Surface area of sphere or total surface area of sphere means this part, total. Okay, now total surface area of a sphere is equal to, see here, when we cut this sphere into two equal halves, then this is we say hemisphere. Now total surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 into area of circle. Total surface area of sphere is equal to 4 into area of circle. Which circle? This is the circle. When we cut this way into equal halves, see this is our sphere. When we cut into two equal halves, then we get circle here. Means when we find total surface area of a sphere, that is equal to 4 times the area of this circle. This is hemisphere now. Area of this circle is 4 here pi r square, 4 into area of circle pi r square. Did you get it? That is the surface area of sphere total. Okay, then second, volume of sphere. Volume of sphere is equal to 4 upon 3 times pi r cube. 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Now surface area or area always in square unit. Means centimeter square or square centimeter, square meter, square kilometer, like this. And volume always in cubic unit or unit cube, like that. Means centimeter cube or cubic centimeter, cubic meter, cubic kilometer, like that. Did you get it? These are the two important formulae for sphere. Now sixth one, hemisphere. See this is figure of hemisphere. This is we say radius. This is also inside radius. This is outside. See here. Now this is sphere. Now when we cut this sphere into two equal halves, halves, then the solid figure, we see that solid figure is called hemisphere. When we cut sphere into two equal halves, then each half is called hemisphere. Okay. Now in this hemisphere, this is radius. This is radius. And from this, when we pierce anything up to this, then that is also radius. And when we keep this way, then we say to this radius height also. When we keep this way, height. Okay. But generally that is radius. Okay. That is radius. That is also we say when we keep this way, then that is height also. Okay. Now see here. First formula. Curved surface area. Curved surface area means this, not this. This is not curved. This is flat. This is plane. No, this is curved surface area. Surface area, curved surface area. Now this curved surface area is 2 times the area of this circle. Area of this circle, 2 times the area of circle means 2 pi r square. Did you get it? Now, second, total surface area. Total surface area of hemisphere is equal to curved surface area plus area of this circle or base. When we keep this way, then base. Area of this circle plus curved surface area. Curved surface area what is? 2 pi r square plus this is circle, plane surface or flat surface, that is circle pi r square. Therefore 3 pi r square. That is total surface area. Total surface area means this area plus curved surface area. Did you get it? Now, third one, that is volume of hemisphere. Volume of a hemisphere. Now, volume of a sphere. Volume of sphere is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. I will write here, no problem. Then hemisphere, this is a hemisphere means half part of sphere. Half part means 1 upon 2, half part of sphere. Volume of sphere. Did you get it? This is volume of sphere, but we want half of sphere, volume of sphere. So 2 2s are 4. Therefore volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Did you get it? Very simple.